Hello again. At the weekend, we saw tens of thousands of people, many of them of South Asian or Arab heritage, marching through the centre of London, calling for the destruction of an ethnic minority. This was done quite openly by chanting for jihad. Now, what people get up to in the Middle East is one thing, but I cannot see why we should tolerate that kind of thing in this country. Perhaps it is because there are far more Muslims in Britain now than there are Welsh people, and the police think that they deserve the right to express themselves freely. The excuse the police gave for not arresting those calling for a holy war of extermination was that jihad has various meanings. This is, of course, quite true as far as it goes. For example, it's written in the Hadith that the Prophet, on returning from a battle, said to his followers that the lesser jihad was over and now the greater jihad began. This meant that the battle with oneself, the desire to overcome your own shortcomings, is far harder than fighting an external enemy. This particular saying is much prized by the Sufis. I'm something of a fan of Sufism, a mystical branch of Islam, and books like this I keep by my bedside, Way of the Sufi by Idris Shah, and it sheds great light upon that secondary meaning of jihad. However, that is a personal struggle about which one does not tend to shout. If thousands of people are marching along a street chanting for jihad, it's a fair guess that they are not engaged in quiet and diligent self examination and wondering how they might conquer their baser instincts. They are rather psyching themselves up for battle against others. One only needed to watch how aggressively they confronted the police to see that this is what they meant by jihad. Here's a tip for those who support wars in foreign countries. If you wish to shout bloodthirsty slogans against your enemies, why not fly off to another country to do so there? This applies just as much to Zionists as it does Muslims. But to be fair, I have yet to hear any Zionists chanting and calling for violence on the streets of any English cities. This is really a Muslim thing.